Welcome to Gamer Athletes, coming to you from the End of the World Tattoo and Cigar Bar Studio in Northwest Indiana, the Mount Everest of gaming excellence, delivering all the gaming news and info that you as athletes deserve.
This is Gamer Athletes. We are your hosts, Chris Carr and
Dan Martinez.
Yeah, we got a good show today. Pretty sure we got
We Frankensteined it together.
Yeah.
There's some stuff out there.
Yeah, it was kind of a slower news week, but we got a couple of big fails. So,
yeah, it's all right. We got a semi-big week. I don't think it's big. More details about Tears of the Kingdom. One Gamer Athletes review of Jedi Survivor.
Yep.
Blizzard and Microsoft drama keeps going and going and going. I feel like we're never going to be free of this story. And more, a Dylan Mulvaney story sneaks into our back door.
Our
Hi-yo.
backyard. Nice puns, yeah. I was going to say backyard, but then
back door was better. Yeah.
Remember, follow us on Instagram, gamer.athletes, Twitter, Gamer Athletes PC, YouTube, Gamer Athletes Podcast, and Discord server, Gamer Athletes. Remember to leave your 5-star reviews, and we'll read them live on our show. So we do have this is a cool story. The Iron Man house in Cape Town. So you can actually rent out Iron Man's villa in Cape Town. They have a listing for it. It's pretty neat. This comes from luxuryescapes.com. Luxuryescapes.capetown.com.
6 beds, 6 baths.
Yeah, it's a nice big place.
Wow.
And it looks like the Iron Man house from the
movies.
movies.
It looks like where they filmed it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind staying there. That's a nice place. Very expensive though. It's like $20,000 a night or some shit like that. It's like astronomical.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Spa,
hugely expensive.
There's a spa in there, entertainment pavilion.
Yeah, they don't list the price on this website that I pulled up. Yeah, if you got to ask the price, you can't afford to stay there. So that's their theory behind it.
That's how it goes. Wow, it's pretty nice. Look at this.
Yeah, look at that. So if you're interested in staying in Iron Man's house, go to luxuryescapes.com.
Oh,
Luxury.capetown.
Look at that.
That is very beautiful. It's a nice place.
Get a bunch of people together.
Like I said, if you got to ask the price, we're not staying there.
It sleeps 12.
Yeah, Cape Town, South Africa. So you got a new Switch.
I got the Switch. I got the Switch in the mail.
Yeah,
the Tears of the Kingdom Switch.
Yeah, what's your review on the Tears of the Kingdom Switch?
The dock is really nice.
Okay.
The Joy-Cons are nice. But this is a problem with all the Switch
Stick
special
drift?
editions. No, man. They never really do anything with the fucking Switch itself. So you take the Joy-Con off and it's just a black Switch.
Yeah, black box.
I think they should have had the back painted white, like the dock, and did some gold. There's circles on the back, symbols from the fucking game. If that would have been white with the gold circles, I think that would have been more pleasing, and then white or gold trim on the front.
In Nintendo's defense, you're not looking at the back of it when you're playing it. So
that's true. Well, when I'm holding it in fucking handheld, somebody's looking at it.
Yeah, you're not though.
It would be, oh shit, look at that. That's cool. The back of the Joy-Con are covered because you're going to hold them.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's standing out. It just looks like a Switch. But it's a small, the dock is really nice, but I think since that's so nice, and I play more in handheld, that should have been applied to the Switch itself.
Yeah.
And it's probably the last special edition they'll make.
For Zelda?
For the Switch.
Really? You think it's going to be the last one?
Unless they put out Mario before they reiterate the Switch.
For the next Switch? Yeah, and that's my prediction. Yeah, that they're going to announce a new Switch this year sometime.
I like it. A lot of people I know got it.
Oh, the Zelda one?
At least one I know got it.
Yeah.
Another person said they're going to look for it. Yeah, I just want this game. This game comes out in 9 fucking days now? Like, shit.
9 days. Comes out on the 12th.
Yep. There's new cooking improvements.
There is. We watched a video about that.
Yep. Like it saves you. If you
saves your
unlock a recipe, like if you just have a bunch of food and you cook it and it creates something, it'll boop.
That way you don't have to have a pen and paper.
Yeah, you just have to look up I forgot how to make apple pie. Like, what do I
you got to look it up.
Like,
got to YouTube that shit or Zelda Wikipedia or whatever for it.
Yep. The food was the best.
Yeah. What is that sound that does it? We should get that sound and put it on the soundboard.
Yeah. Cooking was so good.
Yeah, when we're cooking.
Japanese like their cooking in games, though.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cooking in Japanese games. Japanese published or developed games.
I think crafting in a game, as long as it's not overly intrusive, and I gotta, a lot of games have crafting. Yeah.
Just not
gotta have
intrusive. It's just
1,000
obtuse.
fucking-
Like you got to find a million different things. Or I like when it's rare though. When you have to find like a rare recipe.
It's like Elden Ring does crafting really well. You don't even have to read the recipes. You just have to pick it up, and it shows up that you can make the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, very nice, very unintrusive, and you got it. So, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom ROM leaked online.
Okay.
Yeah, so people are being able to get early access to this.
I like the dude in the hood.
Yeah, very clandestine.
Yeah. That's how everybody uses their computers when they're doing.
Yeah, less than 2 weeks before its official release, the leak of the ROM from Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom somehow made its way online. How does this happen?
I don't know, man. Like, people are just getting better at this, or like the publishers, developers are getting worse at keeping shit secure. It's why is this? There's this was leaked too. Like somebody got one early.
Yeah, because they were sending out hard copies of the game early.
Wow.
And I think somebody probably ripped it and put it out there. But Zelda Tears of the Kingdom ROM was dumped onto PC today. If you download this, I highly suggest that you do not post anything from it till the official launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially a game like this. Like some games nobody cares. Like if
Redfall. Yeah, somebody ripped
like
that out.
Redfall shit, I don't really
Like
care.
somebody's
dude.
playing it at least.
Oh no. Like I don't care that I got spoiled, but like this is a major it's a 30-year-old franchise. People care about it, and
it's
people are gonna be
Nintendo.
mad. Like Mario, okay, there's no story in Mario, so if you leak that shit, big fucking deal.
Yeah.
There's some lore in Zelda now, man.
I said, and it's Nintendo too.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not they're not
coming
known
at-
for taking it easy on
Wherever you
on
are,
ROMs.
they're coming after you.
They're not shrugging their shoulders. Yeah, well, they got it.
You're gonna open your fucking closet one day and some mustachioed fucking henchmen are gonna jump out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
You're going to jail, bitch.
Nintendo Gestapo, the Yakuza getting together. So don't download that. Well, I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. If you can find the ROM out there, just don't post anything about it.
I still feel I don't know why Diablo picked May 12th.
Here's see, because you're like I said, we've talked about this before. And I don't know that. I mean, you do have a lot of crossover between Diablo and Zelda. There's going to be some crossover, but people that are playing Diablo are a lot different than are going to stick with Diablo, and they're going to go to that. Because like you said, we have crossover with Diablo and Zelda between you and me, and I'm going to be doing the server slam. I'm not going to be playing Zelda.
You're not the control for this. I am. I love both franchises. It doesn't matter. I'm playing
100%
Zelda.
the controller for this.
You're not. You're the exception.
No, I'm 100% the controller for this. Yeah.
I love those franchises pretty closely. Like Zelda's obviously better. But that's, I think, the other fucking games have come out when another game is coming out and they're like, move our date. And they were less popular than Zelda. And they were like, we can't be in the same month as that game being released. Move the release date. So why would you do your server slam when you're trying to get the maximum amount of people to play on your game?
Yeah.
To stress test the servers, and you're going to do it when a fucking iconic game comes out. It's foolish. You should have waited a week or did it a week earlier.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's going to work. Like it's going to stress test the server, but it's not going to be the maximum capacity they could have got if they would have picked a different date.
We'll see. We'll see what happens on May 12th. I am predicting that they're going to get high volume and high traffic for Diablo.
Why couldn't you do it this Friday? I would have played it this Friday.
They could.
I would. You gave yourself a week, get the stress test over with. Zelda comes out. You're not affected.
We'll see. I'm not sure it's going to be. I don't know that it's going to affect, a lot of it. That's just my opinion.
Yep.
I mean, it will affect it somewhat, but I don't think it's going to be.
It's not going to be detrimental. It's like a fucking crickets in the fucking servers. I get that, but like if you were trying to maximize it, their fucking trailer that they launched didn't help at all.
Yeah,
like that stupid trailer that came out about the server slam and the date played the fucking Space Jam music. So we fixed it.
Yeah,
Everybody
Gamer
out there,
Athletes fixed it on
go
Twitter.
to our Twitter, and we fixed it. And a little sample.
Is that the no? Here, do the other one first.
You want the okay?
Yeah, the Space Jam one.
Here's the original.
This is the music they picked for the Server Slam trailer. It's not playing.
It's not playing.
What is going on?
I don't know.
There it goes.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now.
Yeah, trash. A game that's about hell.
Yeah, they picked that. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know if they picked Space Jam because it rhymes with Server Slam. What were they thinking there in the front office?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but
we nailed it.
Yeah, we picked a better song for it.
Yeah, we fixed
Play
it.
that shit. Ooh, this is going to be a YouTube copyright claim right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We'll take
way
out the
better.
audio and just put Corn Blind.
Yeah, that is way better. That is a better sound. You're welcome, Blizzard.
Yeah. You can contact us at
Gamer Athletes
PC.
Yeah, remember to like and subscribe, follow our stream. So we do have some games coming out on the horizon now. With we got Tears of the Kingdom, and that's the big one this month.
A giant one this year.
It's big. Yeah, that's a big one for the year.
It's a big one for the year.
Yep, that will be a definitely contender for the best for game of the year. Absolutely,
No doubt. Dead ass.
dead ass. Gollum, and that's coming out on the Switch. Tears of the Kingdom only.
Do we really care?
No, Gollum May 25th, coming out on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Do we really care?
Not really.
Somebody's gonna play it. I mean,
Of course.
Yeah.
Everybody plays some, like a trash game comes out, somebody's going to play it. But
I mean, that's why I pared this list down from the actual releases.
yeah,
Because if you look at the actual releases, there's like 30 games coming out this month, and it's like
it's jammed packed.
yeah.
July is where, like you said, it does trail off.
Yeah, July looks like Street Fighter, June 2nd. That's on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Diablo, June 6th, PS4, 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC. Final Fantasy 16 on June 22nd, only for the PS5.
If
PS5
I was
exclusive.
Square, I would have pushed Final Fantasy into July. Just to get away from Diablo.
Yeah.
I mean, those
yeah.
are long games.
Yeah.
Both of them are long games. I wouldn't 10 days apart, right? Like I wouldn't.
Right. And then people are probably, I'm guessing when this comes out, people are still going to be picking up Tears of the Kingdom and playing it.
Yep.
So yeah, July does look like shit. We got Pikmin 4 coming out on the 21st for the Switch only, and then Hogwarts will be coming out on the Switch on the 25th.
Yeah, Witchcraft and Bigotry on the Switch.
Yep,
Mobile Witchcraft and Bigotry.
I am interested to see how that's going to be
It's going to look like shit.
on the Switch.
Frame rate's going to suck.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
You're going to have Redfall frame rates
It's
on
not
there.
a game for the Switch.
No,
There are very
it's huge. How are you going to play that on the Switch? Armor Core 6 Fires of Rubicon comes out August 25th. That's for the PlayStation 4, 5, and Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S.
and PC.
And PC, yep.
I'm interested about this collector's edition. We'll talk
Are
about
you,
it later.
yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 on the 31st for the PC
and PS5.
Does it come out?
Day
Really?
and date for PS5. Yes, that is a
Interesting.
interesting fact that I found out last year.
Yeah, because when I was looking this list up, I didn't see that on there.
They announced it last year. They might have changed it, but it's supposed to come out on the so every like Xbox. The article was Xbox users take a L, and they won't have Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, Xbox taking a lot of L's right now.
Yeah,
Speaking of
man.
taking L's, we have the reviews of Redfall have come out now.
People are firing shots at this game.
Yeah, this
game,
not not a good release for the Xbox.
Yeah.
And Arcane Studios who released this. So I was looking at it. It's sitting at like a 3 on the Steam store right now.
What a world we live in when Forbes and fucking Washington Post and shit
They are
doing
covering
fucking
games. Hey, it's a big fucking market.
Yeah.
They got to cover it.
It's the biggest
Well,
entertainment market out there.
While Redfall isn't the biggest game Microsoft has in the works, it's an important one. A AAA title from Arcane, beloved development of Dishonored, Prey, and Deathloop. And there's a lot of issues with this game. It released at 30 frames per second. A lot of people are saying the open world is dead, boring, and ending.
There's no the lore is interesting, but it's the way it's delivered is meh.
Yeah,
like it's in game or it's like shitty cutscenes.
Yeah, people were bitching about the cutscenes, how they're just like frames.
They're like frames and they're like weird, like water, like paintings.
Yeah,
yeah.
And
they try to be artsy.
Was it the AI is stupid?
Is it dumb? It's dumb.
Stupid AI.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sucks.
They have issue with co-op where if you you can level your character, but when you join someone else's game, your character stops leveling anymore. They have the always online connectivity, even when you're playing solo player. Yeah. That's a fucking issue. This game is just people are saying it's just a beta. They're weird. Charging us full price, like the 100. You can buy a version of this game that whatever for $100. Yeah. It starts at 70.
Dishonored and Prey were so good. So good single player games, very good story, good lore, everything, the gameplay, just good. And I think Dishonored was a game of the year contender.
Yeah, even just 30 frames per second on this is just terrible.
30 frames, man.
30 frames.
God, GameSpot. GameSpot had a good what did it say? I forgot what their byline was on the shit. Anyway, there says Arcane takes a stab at fusing the genre du jour with its signature style, but the end results are a bloody mess. Yep. It's just not good. Unsatisfying to play.
So this is a good argument for not buying games when they first come out.
Yeah.
Let the reviews roll in and then see if you want to buy the game from there.
IGN is still reviewing it. They're doing a long review on it, review over time, but they started and like Redfall's vanilla missions and Lifeless World, and very disappointed at its lengthy list of display issues and bugs. Damn. Yeah. Underwhelming. Wow.
Yes, this game got shit on.
You saw it coming. I mean, from all the video.
Yeah, and I was 30 frames per second is just not even, that's like low, going under the bar. You know?
Oh, man.
Especially for a first-person shooter. Like, so people will let you get away with 30 frames per second on Zelda. Single-player game. Yeah. It's on a Switch.
Shooter.
Yeah, this is a first-person shooter.
Gotta have
co-op shooter.
In 2023.
With 30 frames per second, yeah. On the next-gen hardware.
Hardware that's there. It can be used. Other games utilize it. Why didn't you?
They should, yeah.
And it makes Bethesda, they don't mention them, but like Bethesda looks bad. Like Bethesda's the publisher.
Yeah.
And their next game is
this makes
fucking Starfield.
So this makes Bethesda look bad. It also makes Xbox look bad.
Mm-hmm. Bethesda needs to pick it up.
Yep. Not looking good all around.
Like, is Bethesda like looking at Microsoft like, what the fuck, man? Like, but is it, who's to blame? Microsoft, Bethesda, or Arcane?
I think there's enough blame to go around on this one.
Everybody gets a piece.
Everyone.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm not saying it's easy, but other studios are doing it that are smaller than you.
I'm not sure what the disconnect is with it, because this is like a common theme now with games. We're getting a lot of half-baked games that come out. I think they're trying to hit these dates, and they're pushing these studios. And you have execs that are just looking at that money or whatever, and they're putting out games before they're ready.
Cyberpunk goes all the way back to Cyberpunk.
Shoot, this is even Jedi Survivor.
Yep.
Has its issues.
That's an EA game. So
yeah.
It's just, EA is kind of like, yeah, everybody expects bullshit from them. But like Bethesda and Arcane, nobody expected that. Along with Microsoft, 3 huge fucking studios and publishers. Come on.
Yeah. Like I said, I think they're just trying to push all this shit out before it's fucking ready. And you have the studios that are saying, we're not ready. And they're like, hey, you better be fucking ready on this date. Yeah. And then they, and
Xbox is in panic mode, man.
They've set a precedence now that people will accept a game in its beta state on release and expect a patch in the next, whatever, in the first month. And they think people are happy with that, but people are starting to fight back on it. That's why you're seeing the reviews for Redfall, the reviews for Jedi Survivor that are coming out that are not good.
At least do an early, if you're going to do that, put it in early access, right?
Yeah.
You pay half price for early access, and if you're an early adopter, you get it at a discounted rate, but you're like basically long beta playing the fucking game. They did it with Grounded. and a couple other games. They put out early access. You get the fucking disclaimers. Hey, this isn't done, but you're helping us, so you'll get all this extra shit.
Yeah, and also the return policies for these are not good.
Not good at digital. Yeah.
No, not good. No, not good at all. So I looked up the return policy for PlayStation 5 this morning, and like if you were downloading a game on PlayStation 5, if you start downloading the game, you cannot refund it.
I don't know. I returned a game I downloaded.
Did you return the whole thing? Because I was looking at it, and it says if you download the game,
you have to play it for a certain amount of time.
I didn't see that on their return policy.
Because I downloaded I haven't even played it. It's called Judgment, and it was the wrong one. It was PS4, and I was like, oh fuck. So contacted them. I was like, yeah, I downloaded this in mistake. Okay. Deleted it.
Return it.
Yep,
so you had to call them. You had to contact them.
Email them. Yep.
Interesting. Because, I looked up their return policy this morning, and I didn't see anything about, like, if you play it for X amount of time, that you can get it returned.
They asked me a series of questions, and I was like, nope, here, it's good. And then got my money back. And they just put it back on my credit, so I use it eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Redfall. Jedi.
Red fail.
Red fail.
Red fail.
I knew it.
Yep. So, I did. I played quite a bit of Jedi Survivor, probably not as much as I would have liked to. Been kind of a busy week, but I have my thoughts on it or whatever. The game looks good. Looks really good when you're out there and you're looking at the open world, but this also is a game that had its issues with, it has frame drops right from the get-go. They said when I'm opening the game and it's got that, the logos for the splash screen, I'm getting stuttering already from it.
Does it have any pop in? Like when you something you're somewhere and then
no, I didn't. No, I didn't notice any of that kind of stuff. But some of the pros are like everything is skippable in the game, like cutscene wise, except for there's one really long walk at the very beginning of the game where Cal is handcuffed. I mean, this is and you can't control.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, you can't control the character really at all. I mean, you can walk around a little bit, but you can't run. You can't do anything, and it's obnoxiously long. I wouldn't mind like a 30-second walk maybe, and like there's
how long
people talk. Fuck, it's like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I don't know if it's that long, but it
felt like that to you.
It did. It felt forever. I'm like, when am I going to get to control my
Batman
fucking
Arkham
character?
Asylum's like that. When you first start it, you're gonna walk.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's long enough to be annoying. I was like, what the fuck, man? And you keep going around all these bends and stuff. I'm like, we got to be getting close here soon. Another minute goes by, and it's probably like 5 minutes, maybe even longer.
It's not as bad as the Metal Gear Solid 3 ladder.
Yeah.
That's like 10 fucking minutes.
So the game looks super good. Beautiful game. Breathtaking backdrops. And it's had some, good immersion feeling. The soundtrack in this game is really good.
Okay. Star Warsy music?
Yes, it is very Star Warsy.
Okay.
And Cal Kestis is more mature in this game.
He's not like a douche.
He's not a kid anymore. So they've he's grown up now.
Grizzled.
So he's more of
grizzly.
Yeah, he got scars on his face and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like a cooler character,
Is that your foot? That's the dog.
No, it's the dog. Let's see. There is a lot of depth in the story or whatever, without being like overly pushy in the game. So it kind of leads you nice and easy into the game, or without being like cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene to get you kind of into the story. So there's a lot of good story there, but they give it to you in pieces so you can kind of, you're not getting a whole meal of story.
Last of Us does that. They give it to you while you're playing the game.
Yeah. It's not quite like that, but yeah, there's no, like I said, there's no overly pushy cutscenes. Yeah, there's not a lot of cutscenes, not a lot of story ads, and you can skip the cutscenes, which is cool. They did improve the wall running in this game, so the wall running is not as difficult. You get a lot more control over it. It seemed a lot easier than what I remember from the last game. They bring him into the game where he feels more powerful than when you first started out the other game. So it is a sequel, but I don't like when sequels like tear you down to nothing again before you go in. I like his.
Yep.
So he's had a couple of the Force powers. He still seems like powerful. He's got some good lightsaber uses. They have a lot of different stances in this game that you can choose from. And this is one of my bitches about the game. a little bit because you fight the first boss and you get the dual wield stance almost at the end of that fight. So I'm fighting, learning the movesets, and then all of a sudden it changes my stance without me asking it to. And then I fucking, and I'm playing on the Jedi Grand Master mode. So I'm one shot basically from the get-go of the game from a boss, and it changed my stance. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I get hit and I died. So then I had to go back in. I beat the boss the next fight, but that was irritating as fuck.
Ain't nobody got time for that hard mode.
Yeah.
There's too much shit coming out.
But some of the you can customize your controller, but it's a little wonky at times when you're customizing your controller. Because I switched to, you have your two different lightsaber modes, your heavy attacking or what are X and Y. I like them on the bumpers, and you get a lot of frame drops. So it's not.
They put out statements that they're going to patch the console versions. The PC got patched, and the reports are saying that patch there's noticeable difference. So it improved some of the shit on PC, but not everything. So I don't know. I want to play it so bad. I'll probably end up buying it anyway.
One of the things about it too is like, there's not like you can explore around or whatever, but you find something that's like you get like a shitty cosmetic that doesn't do anything. So exploring around seems kind of not rewarding, the exploration. So overall, I think it's a good game. I mean, I'll play through it. I'll probably finish it. It's fun. The combat's fun. Some of the hitboxes seem a little unfair in it. You get hit and you be like, what the fuck? Like that guy was way the fuck over there and I just fucking got hit. So, and some of it, like you'll have these guys shooting at you and it's like constant. And then there's one attack from these robots. It like does this charge up hit, but there's no projectile that really comes out of it, or it comes out so fast you can barely fucking see it. And you can only dodge it as far as I know. I haven't been able to parry it so far, but, and it one-shots me basically. I don't like that too much.
They said it's huge. It feels big.
Yeah, the game does feel big. Like the little town is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like you get to a certain part where you get like a house. Huh. It's like, it's in the bar basement of your buddy from the last game.
Yeah, Cantina Crib.
Yeah. And it's, you have that. That's kind of cool. You go in there, like once you get to the first planet, there's like a town that's got some different little characters in there. Yeah. It's your hub town.
You got the Cantina band in there?
No. It's kind of it's a dive bar.
The vagina-faced aliens aren't there?
Yeah, it's a dive bar.
Weird.
Yeah. So other than that, but I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. Solid game.
You might be having fun with it, but some people bombed it.
Yeah, they did. It did get review bombed.
Bombed.
Yeah.
Do you think it's fair?
The review bombs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Yeah. I mean,
because a lot of it's from
PC.
Yeah. And then they put out PC, and it's got, people with the highest end hardware on PC are getting 14 frames per second.
Whoa, what is that? Wow. Whoa.
What?
Look at that headline. Survivor is the worst AAA PC port of 2023 so far. That's a statement.
I don't know. Redfall might have been worse.
PC port. So they're saying a game that was created for consoles and then ported over to PC.
So what? Redfall's on PC.
Yeah, but it was probably developed
for the PC
across the board. Like I think they ported Jedi over.
Yeah,
it's probably created with I don't know what engine they use.
This is a running theme on our show.
This is the worst
so far.
one. Wow,
with the bad PC ports.
Oh man, yeah, it is. Like it started last year. Like the PC ports come over and it's just like Last of Us.
Yep, Last of Us is real bad.
Man,
there's a whole list of them. Forspoken was bad.
Did that go to PC?
Yeah, their PC port was bad. Yeah, they got a whole list. I seen a list of all the bad PC ports the other day, but
I gotta see this list.
Terrible.
I find it. Yeah.
What other ones are there? I said Elden Ring had its issues with its PC port.
Huh.
They were patched pretty quick with Elden Ring.
Yeah, I mean that's all they.
Yeah,
that's their main focus.
From software.
Baby. Yep.
Yeah.
They're not like they don't have other shit going on.
Nah, I don't know. They had Fires of Rubicon they were working on.
Yeah, they're working on that, but like,
And they've
it's
been
still
work-
Elden Ring, right? They're still.
And they're working on Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah,
They've been working
that's
on
what
it
I
for a
mean.
while. So,
It's their baby. Wow.
so yeah, I did get. And here's the thing, too, that these people are coming out with. So the headline, I don't know if the headline for the story is review bombed, but there's a couple of headlines out there that are like, oh, fucking Jedi Survivor was review bombed. Like,
Yeah.
And going off that headline, you're basically saying that it was unfairly bombed or unfairly spammed with reviews that were bad.
Yeah.
To create a perception of the audience or people going to that we're going to look up reviews for Jedi Survivor, but these guys were not wrong. They were not wrong. The PC port was fucking dog shit.
There's people out there that holler just to holler, even though the game's not bad. Like they just go in there and try and change and make it so people don't buy it because they'll give it a negative review. But
like
the game's
Hogwarts.
fine. Yeah, the game's fine.
Yeah.
That was a mediocre game, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Like, and then they review bombed it for other reasons. But yeah, this is being bombed. I wouldn't call it being bombed.
No, I wouldn't call this being
poorly reviewed.
Right.
Like,
See, it's the
a
same
bad
thing
game.
with I didn't see headlines for Redfall being review bombed, but that was definitely bombed with reviews saying the game was
Yeah,
fucking
the headlines
shitty.
for that are like, oh, it's getting fucking slashed. It's getting fucking stabbed
Yeah.
to death. Oh, you know.
But like they had that movie come out, Wendy and Pan, or the new Peter Pan and Wendy movie. And they're like, oh, it was review bombed by everybody. And it's like, maybe you guys just put out a shitty fucking movie.
Maybe sometimes that's it.
Yeah,
right.
It's just a shitty piece of shit. And people called it a piece of shit.
Yeah, not everything's gold.
Yeah. Sometimes it's got peanuts in it.
Sometimes some corn.
Yeah. So Jedi Survivor was supposedly review bombed. It's one of the headlines, but I put this story in it, but we can kind of skim over it real quick. But there's like a arachnophobia spider toggle
They got this from Grounded.
in the game. Yeah.
Grounded did this.
They did. What do? They do they just take
It turns
spiders
into
out
like
of the
this
game?
weird circle blob.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
Grounded, it doesn't look like a spider. It looks less like a spider.
I'll have to.
I think it's weird. Like, like, hey, everybody, what? Are we going to cover all phobias now?
Yeah. If
You
you're
know?
afraid of water, no more water in games.
I'm afraid of falling from high places. So what? You're going to fucking have a toggle
that's
switch?
out.
Sorry. Don't play it.
Yeah, I don't get this whole thing.
Again, Grounded did it. Now, Grounded, I understood because Grounded, a lot of kids played it, right? So they made it okay. Like all right, so maybe
Sure.
kids are scared of a giant spider. It's bigger than you. So they changed it so that it would be
And
less terrifying. This is a Star Wars game.
Yeah. It's an adult game,
It's
too.
it's not a kid game.
No.
I wouldn't classify it as a young kid game. Grounded,
teen.
1,000% is a kid game. My kid loves it.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Did you put the spider toggle on
No,
for
he
your kid?
didn't give a fuck.
Oh, like I didn't know
Even
that
my 4-year-old was like, "Oh, look, a spider."
I didn't know that arachnophobia was such a big deal in our culture that
Yeah.
it needs to have toggles in games for it.
As far as I know, this is the second occurrence. of
Second,
this.
yeah.
They're grounded in this now, which are different studios. Obsidian is owned by Xbox. So now EA is doing it.
Poor spiders.
Respawn. Yeah, weird.
Poor
They're getting hated on.
I know.
What if I'm scared of short people, like vertically challenged people?
Yeah, you gotta clarify that.
Can I?
I don't want
that?
any midgets in
Like,
my
I don't
fucking
wanna
game.
Fuck that, dude. Like I can't play this. What is this shit?
Carnival folk, small hands.
Fucking
Yeah,
freeze.
having a heart attack. Yeah, there's a lot of shit you can have.
Whatever the
phobias
phobia
from.
that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of. I like
Maybe we should have a phobia for fucking low frame rate, and they'll fix it.
Yeah. You got a toggle switch for low frame rate. Oh, fuck
Yeah,
outta
it's
here.
supposed to be fucking performance mode.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid of low frame rates. Get rid of that.
Help.
Yeah. Fix it, Jedi survivors. So yeah, we already went over this story, the PC port
Yep.
for Jedi survivors. Yeah, was not good. So
A lot of L's being handed out. Like there's just
right now,
people taking haymakers out there.
a lot of drama in the in the gaming world for bad news.
The old acquisition story.
Yep, here we go.
Keeps going.
Activision. So this is Activision stock crashed. I mean, it's like a fucking hockey stick in the downward direction.
It was bad.
Yeah, I think I sent you a text with their stock price.
Straight plunge.
This goes into my conspiracy theory that Bobby Kotick is intentionally sinking Blizzard to get the deal done better. Like, hey, look, we're not as big as we used to be. Look at our stock price.
Do you think he said, "Hey, make our stock chart look like the Red Falls frame rate"?
Yeah,
huge drop.
Yeah, except for I think the Redfall frame rate might bounce back up a little bit here and there.
Not the stock. Huh?
Yeah, the stock is still down.
Hey, drop that shit like the frame rate.
So yeah, after they did the UK did the CMA blocking or whatever. What is CMA? What is that? Customs and
I knew it the other day. I remember hearing about it.
Like customs
competition and markets authority.
Okay. After they did that, their stock price just fucking dive bombed.
And the CMA, they were cool with it, and all of a sudden, it's either like we said,
someone's greasing the wheels
either
over there.
Someone didn't grease the wheels enough.
Yeah.
From Microsoft, or someone else.
Yeah, they had somebody in Parliament over there with their hand out. Yeah. Somebody's kid wasn't going to Oxford this semester
because they were all for it, and then all of a sudden they were like, and then the reason, cloud gaming, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and that was Microsoft's argument that it would bring it because of the cloud gaming aspect. It would put in 150 million more devices.
Yeah, they think Activision if not acquired by Microsoft, will create more games for the cloud, which is someone who plays games a lot. We can't even use that.
Not yet.
It's terrible out
there.
The
architecture is not there yet.
It's trash. We don't have the internet capabilities. I think Japan might have it. Like you're able
for
to
cloud
do it there.
gaming.
Yeah, but like not here. No. And the CMA can't stop the acquisition from happening, but they can make it, from what I know,
more difficult.
They can't make it's UK. It's UK. You can't stop two American companies from merging, but you can put your voice out there and make it more difficult in the UK, like to be able to put their games out.
Well, I don't know. This one says Activision CMA blocking the order.
It's weird
on Microsoft acquisition. I mean, they have a foothold in the UK market, and it does affect people in the UK. At what point we're going to need a new world order? We're going to need a world government to control all this stuff.
Yeah, Microsoft's trying
to create a world order. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, they're all trying to take over on some level. But if the deal does fall through, Activision does have a chance to make out from this deal anyway.
Really?
Yeah, if the deal falls through, Microsoft to pay $3 billion if the deal breaks up. So Activision's they're getting a windfall no matter what on this one.
They got Bobby. Look at him.
Like he wants this deal to go through.
He's got to go.
Yeah, he's got that golden parachute waiting for him.
He has got to leave.
Yeah. So losing its ongoing merger would cost Microsoft dearly. But yeah, that's part of the deal breakup fee is $3 billion.
Wow.
That is a large chunk of money. Yeah.
I wonder how much Warcraft pulls in though.
Dog just farted over here.
He got you.
Yeah, fucking gassing me out over here.
Yep.
Little son of a bitch. Fucking dog.
Let's see. Back to the notes. What is this?
Oh, you didn't see this?
No.
All right, this is Fortnite. So now Fortnite has their Creative 2.0, which allows people to make in-game maps and things like that and different stuff. So the creators are getting together and they're going to make their own. Project V by Ninja, Nick Merckx, and more. So Ninja Courage, Nick Merckx, and Tim the Tap Man are collaborating to create a highly immersive experience in epic game metaverse named Project V. Fortnite players' base and map design have reached a new level of creativity. Yeah, with Unreal Engine 5, with their new creative stuff in there. Like, I've seen some of these maps and they're amazing.
Yeah.
Like you have like
Unreal Engine's
yeah,
amazing.
Call of Duty level like map design that we still have the cartoony characters in there from Fortnite, but the maps are like look,
Hyper realistic. Yeah.
Yep. So that's kind of cool. So then now with this is where it's going to come into the creator fund, where creators, I mean, there's a lot like Ninja and Nick Merckx are seeing a big opportunity in this with the revenue split and the revenue sharing from Epic Gaming, and they're like, hey, let's jump on board with this and make our own map, make our own game inside of this and make some money.
I haven't turned on Fortnite in so long.
No, I haven't either.
Wow.
But Fortnite's still out there killing it, man.
Yeah.
And it's just going to get bigger now.
Think so?
I don't know.
I think it's going to remain the same. I think it's just going to have the same level of hype.
I mean, it's still...
It's got its foothold in the market. And
Cypher
good
PK.
luck for that.
Cypher PK's jumping on this too. So it's going to be Project V. You'll be able to go into Fortnite. I'm interested to see what this is going to be. See what
they make.
See what Nick Merckx and the boys do over there, and making something interesting that we can jump in and play.
They're not in my sphere.
I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. Yeah.
No.
I love Fortnite.
I loved it.
It's a great fucking game.
It's a good game.
Yes, it is.
Like I can't play the same game for that fucking long.
The best battle royale ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I liked the cartoony look and everything. Like when they upgraded it for the next gen, it was really good.
It irritates me when people are like, "Oh, that's just a fucking kid's game." It's like, hey,
you don't know.
It's not a kid.
It's very like complex systems in there.
Yes, there is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it's a difficult game.
The aiming is good. Everything's good.
Everything, yeah. Yep. They did a really good, like, even just driving around in a car. It's fun. It's real fucking good.
They made you want to buy a skin, even though you're like, this is dumb, but you know what? I want it.
That skin looks fucking great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Didn't change anything in the game. Like, the building was fun. Everything was fun.
Yep.
It's just, I had its time with it, and
I played that game.
I remember, like Halo 2. I played Halo 2 for a long time, and it's over. Yeah. They can't. Well, Halo can't keep up like Fortnite.
No,
but
when they had that shitty release of Halo Infinite or whatever the fuck.
I mean, I enjoyed the multiplayer. It was fun.
Yeah, for a little bit, but it released. It was another game that released half baked.
The Battle Pass was, for me, the Battle Pass was missing some stuff. Like, I think if they would have had assassinations from the Outlie and some other stuff like cosmetics, I think it would have done good. Because I was okay with the game itself, playing it. It was fine.
Yeah.
It was just like the perks and stuff that you won and how you got these rewards. It took a long time, and it was kind of a bitch. Once they fixed it, it was a little bit of a grind. It kind of got repetitive. They fixed it eventually, and that was still fun, but the rewards were still kind of blah.
Interesting. Yeah, because I didn't play. I played Halo a little bit. I remember when it came out, we jumped online and we were playing a little bit of it with my boy, and yeah, there weren't enough game modes in it. Mm-hmm. What did they have when it released? Because we played it when it released. They had Dead Ball or whatever. They captured the flag. Yeah, Oddball.
Team Deathmatch, capture the flag.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot.
I like the territories. It's called something else, but like I like territories. I feel like that one never comes up enough.
Yeah, and then there was very limited maps too.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, there's only
plagued it for a long time. Yeah. Like, holy shit.
I said this goes into the Microsoft long list of L's since the Series X came out. I said we're 3 years into this next generation of consoles, and can you name a good Xbox first party exclusive?
No.
Redfall.
Well, people like Forza. So,
okay.
I mean,
that's not exactly in my sphere of games, but
nope. I mean, it did well. It always does well.
And then you had Hi-Fi Rush did okay.
It was critically acclaimed, but not financially. It didn't meet its expectations.
Are you sure you said that?
Yeah, I read it. I didn't fucking say it. I read it and repeated it.
But I heard other things about it because I know like it blew Forspoken out of the water.
Yeah, it beat critically.
No, sales wise, it blew.
Well, we don't know. We don't know the sales. Nobody's ever reported the sales.
Yes, they did. They said for half the price, even at half the price, it made more money than Forspoken. With a shadow drop. Ooh, Xbox reportedly isn't happy with Hi-Fi Rush sales.
Yep.
Live research right here. So
it didn't make the money it needed to make.
Interesting.
Yep.
So then that must mean
incredibly
Forspoken.
positive reviews, confirmation of over 2 million players, strong community. It still wasn't enough, right?
They probably shouldn't have shadow dropped it then.
They should have hyped it up.
Maybe a little bit more, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But even so, Forspoken, even with all of its hype, if this sold more than Forspoken, that's not a good look for Square Enix then either.
Yeah,
on that one,
because it was Game Pass, so like, and then it has no physical version. It had no marketing.
None.
Mm-hmm.
People just came out, and I played it a little bit, but it wasn't. There wasn't enough in there to like keep me super interested. Plus, I was playing Elden Ring at the time too. So
I think something like an established IP, if they shadow drop a game,
they might make
that'll work. Like imagine if Elden Ring was like today. Guess what?
DLC's
DLC out tonight, right now.
Oh,
boom!
You're talking on a different level though. If they dropped Elden Ring DLC,
I said established fucking IP,
right?
Like a game you've never heard of comes out today.
And this was another
cool.
Was this another Bethesda one?
No.
Wait,
Tango Gameworks.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is another Bethesda. Ooh. Bethesda
Tango
having a rough time.
Yeah, Tango was good.
Speaking of Bethesda, that's what everybody's comparing the Redfall thing to, was the Fallout 76 drop. How that game was just dog shit at the beginning.
Yeah, that was a different. It was Bethesda published, but a different team.
Well, same thing with Redfall.
Yeah.
But Bethesda's
Arcane.
tied in with all these.
Arcane.
At what point do you look at Bethesda and be like, hey, this is your fucking fault?
Bethesda is making bad decisions.
Yeah.
But Starfield's their next one.
We'll see what that's going to be like. This is the last fucking, this is a shot at the buzzer for Xbox this year, probably. Because what else is coming out?
Bethesda has 2 shots, maybe 3.
This year?
No. This year, Starfield.
This year, that's it.
And then after that, they have 2 more fucking rounds in the chamber.
Oh, you got
fucking Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6.
And if they ever get off their ass and tell us about it, Fable. They can fucking,
what do they?
They own
Lionsgate,
Microsoft, I should say,
yeah.
Not Bethesda, but Microsoft has
Fable.
that. So they each have a round in the chamber. They could really fucking bring it home, and like those 2 titles will wipe the slate for a lot of people. It'll palate cleanse. Like, all right, you guys fucked up for a long time, but you delivered us this
Starfield,
Elden Ring, or Elder Scrolls,
Scrolls.
Fucking Fable. Fable has the potential to be Microsoft's fucking Zelda, and they're just fucking it, sitting on it.
Yeah. Yeah, Fable was great.
Yep. Playground Games is the one making it.
Yeah, I love those games.
Well, I mean, Lionhead
Studios
is dead,
Studio,
but Playground Games has it.
I think it's at Lionsgate.
Yeah, Lionsgate Film.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be... Yeah, if they put out another Fable, I'd play the shit out of that. Probably.
Yeah, exactly. And
unless it's 30 frames per second,
good frame rate, good story, it controls well. Like it doesn't take. I'm not saying not saying it's easy.
That was one of the first games that had like emotes in it.
Man, it's so good. Like
yeah, thumbs up, people.
Yeah, like keep that same gameplay core, but just make it up, bigger and better.
Yeah, and I like
systems.
The good versus evil. I like
everybody loves morality systems.
I love the flirting system in there. You can, like thrust your pelvic thrust at the chicks,
people
and they
react to you. Like the morality system came from Star Wars. I think one of the first games to do was Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah,
Dark Side, Light Side.
Yeah,
fuck.
Was Fable
you physically get the fucking horns and shit when you start going down the path,
and you get flies that buzz around in your body. Yeah, when you're bad,
people, you walk into town, they're like, oh,
yeah, they scream and run away. Yeah, it was fun.
Yep,
that was fun shit in a game.
The doors, I like those doors that had you to do certain puzzles.
Yep.
Like you had to bring someone and sacrifice them in front of the door, and like it's so good.
Yeah, they had a lot of good shit in that game, and then I always play that game usually twice. You played one good, one evil.
Yeah, it really incentivizes you to do that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, they have a shot. Bethesda has it with Starfield and Elder Scrolls, and I think Microsoft can do something with Fable. And if they do, I mean, those are home runs, man.
They do have like whatever trailers and that for Fable, so they're working on it. But it's just like it's gone dark, kind of. You don't see any updates too much about it. So
And I think
Maybe that's my algorithm.
I could picture an open world Fable too. Like I think they could pull that off because I mean Zelda did. So you look at something like that, like the shrines, the same thing compared to the doors, right? Those doors,
the puzzle doors.
Do that in a bigger scale and just make combat really deep instead of just hard slash, light slash.
Yeah, that's what they had. Well, then they had the magic too in there.
They had
was tossed in.
You had a dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the second one.
Yep.
I didn't play the third Fable, so I heard that one was not that good.
Not good.
So
1 and 2 were good.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are great.
Hidden treasures where you can have a shovel and dig them up. Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
You're like, yeah.
Their little voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was a lot of fun.
Stand there and look like a lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you flip people off in the game with your emotes.
I remember I married the mayor's daughter and then killed the mayor and inherited all his shit.
Hey, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Talk about working your way to the top in Fable. So this is something you were interested in. Well, I mean, I put it on here.
I'm interested in because I
like
love
From Software.
looking at the history of collector's editions. This still is not the most expensive collector's edition.
Yeah, didn't you put that in there for this thing? We're going to go over that.
In my brain.
Oh, okay. We're going to go over go over the best collector's editions in games. This one looks pretty good, though.
Yeah, $450 for Armored Core 6. You should buy it. It's Miyazaki.
Nah, I'm not going to buy it. I don't buy collector's edition. I don't have any collector's edition shit.
We need to shout out to friend of the show, Miyazaki.
Yeah, Miyazaki.
Miyazaki.
Yeah, pronounce his name right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You do.
Yeah.
You're throwing shade right now.
He tells you how to pronounce it when you're blowing him.
Say my name, bitch. Now look me in the eyes.
You love my games.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I'll send you one. $450.
Miyazaki, friend of the show.
Base game. Comes with some pins. Digital soundtrack.
It starts at 230, but yeah,
Wait a
it can
minute,
go
what?
up. So it starts at 230.
Oh, for like you don't get the mech.
Which isn't monumentally expensive as a collector's edition go, but if you want to prove you're the ultimate Armored Core fan, you'll be looking to purchase the premium edition, which tacks on $220.
Luxurious art cards. Come on, don't use these adjectives to make it
luxurious.
In-depth art
Maybe
book.
they're silky.
It's just an art book. Digital soundtrack, sticker pack, pin badge, base game, poster, and a 19-centimeter figurine of a mech.
How big is 19 centimeters?
Now, that's the 231, right? And then if you go for the premium one, it comes with the garage to store the mech in, which is in that picture. So it better not be plastic. It says
it's probably plastic.
Fuck that. It should be steel.
That would be
heavy.
Yeah. How are they going to ship that
in pieces?
Yeah. A 19 centimeter metal. I mean, maybe aluminum or something like that. They can get away with. Yeah.
Yep.
That would cut down on the weight a little bit. But yeah, if it was made out of steel, how big is 19 centimeters?
Dumb American.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not dumb Americans. We just use a different system.
Yeah, it's dumb.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's a fucking hot take. That's a hot take, and
you know
it.
If we just all were on the same fucking page.
Yeah, maybe the rest of the world should go to feet.
No, that's what Americans should say. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Ours is right.
I'm an American.
Yeah, ours is right.
We are right.
Yeah.
Centimeters to inches. 19. So it's 7.5. It's basically 8 inches. 8 inches is a good size, right?
As long as it's thick.
Yeah. Oh, that mech is going to be thick.
Thick.
Yeah, it's got a thick boy. So if it was an 8-inch statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably weigh quite a bit if it was made out of steel. Let's use lightweight.
Lightweight.
Yeah. Yeah, if they made it out of aluminum, they'd probably be pretty lightweight. Weigh as much as a couple of G Fuels.
The most expensive, I think there was like a car. I think Saints Row had the most expensive
the original Saints Row?
No.
Are you talking about the one that just recently came out?
No, nobody cared about that.
Yeah, that game got shit on too. That's another game that didn't fare so well.
There was like a car it came with a car. It was fucking something ridiculous.
10 most
Saints
expensive
Row.
collector's editions.
Titanfall, $250. Really?
That game looked like it came with a mech also.
Yeah, the Titan.
Yeah.
That game was good.
Titanfall.
SpongeBob.
Have never played Titanfall.
$300 for SpongeBob Collector's Edition. Got some socks, some keychains, some statues. I hate statues. Dark Souls 3.
You don't like statues?
I don't really like $800 for this one. Look at that.
That is fucking Yarm.
Dude, no way.
That's nice.
That's super nice. Like, that's a good statue.
I would have that
really
statue.
Like them, but
Yeah, put it right here on the
cool.
podcast table.
Oh, yeah.
Miyazaki, come on, man. Hook me up.
Yeah. $800 for what? They had an Origin Dawn. What the fuck? I didn't even know this was made.
That's something
Assassin's
you
Creed
get,
Origins. Huh? No, it's statues. If you gave me like a real fucking, they can't do it, but like a hidden blade, cool.
If you had a Zelda statue, you would get that.
Yeah, there's exceptions.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed is not one of them.
Okay, so you're not the Zelda dildo.
I typically yeah. I drink a Bud Light and use it.
Bud Light's not doing so well.
Resident Evil 6 Premium Edition. What did it come with? A fucking jacket?
Oh yeah, it did. That right. I remember seeing this jacket and it
Yeah.
was like a shitty fucking jacket. Oh. It was like fucking Nagahide fucking bullshit or whatever. It wasn't that great.
Yeah.
People were mad about it.
I don't even know what that is. Look at this.
What is that?
190,000.
Is that actual size? Yeah, that's an actual car.
See, it's Grid 2 came with.
I've never even heard of that game.
When you buy this version, it means that you will get a Formula racing car that is legal to use on the streets, complete with a racing helmet.
Go up and look at that picture.
It is rumored that one person bought this edition and got the car
for Grid 2.
Yeah, a PS3 game.
I've never even played that game.
No. That's why only one person. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
He loves that game.
What was this? Dying Light. 387,000? Come on. What? It comes with a custom zombie-proof shelter, like a real.
They just put it in your backyard. You got a zombie-proof shelter that they put in your backyard. How do they know it's zombie-proof? Did they field test that?
When you buy this collector's, Techland offers something special and personal, which is to get your face into the game. And it comes with a special shelter that will be built by Tiger Log Cabins. So they come to you and build it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Zombie-proof cabin in your backyard.
Mm-hmm. Here it is. The Dangerous Wad Edition.
Saints Row.
I don't even know what the fuck is this. How much
USD
money?
one Judah? What, do they send you money?
I don't know. Saints Row.
Arabs top first class flight to Washington, D.C.
A Virgin
and
Galactic
Dubai.
space flight. A full-size replica of the dubstep weapon.
And that's not even the most expensive one? Or is that the most expensive one?
Nope. Personal shopping and 7-night stay in Burj Al Arab's top royal suite. First class flight to Washington,
I'd like to see if
Dubai.
anybody bought this.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Did anybody buy that, though? And then here's another one, a Dying Light Spotlight Edition.
What does it give you? A screen tour, professional acting lessons, parkour training, a personal trailer on set. You get off-road driving courses.
Well, that is not their target audience for... How many gamers out there, man? You know what I really need? I need some parkour lessons.
Yeah, original copy of the script. The voice of Kyle Crane. You become FX makeup session.
How much is that? Look at that price.
$10 million. Come on, dude. I could probably piecemeal these things for less than $10 million.
Yeah, but it's not going to have the Dying Light branding all over it.
Yeah.
Your acting lessons are going to come with a Dying Light
keep
logo
the
on the
fucking
back.
trailer you give me?
Yeah, sure. For $10 million? Did anybody get this?
I'm trying to.
Did
There's no
anybody buy it?
information on whether this edition has been purchased or not.
That is fucking nuts.
Wow, Techland. No wonder. What the fuck?
I'm going to spend $10 million on a special edition pack. Now, if they had a Zelda one, would you be in for that? Would you take a loan out? Go
$10
into
million?
debt for the rest of your life? For
No, I'd be like, wow.
acting
I would
lesson?
follow the
Maybe your-
story intently, but I would not fucking do it.
Maybe your voice in a Zelda game?
What's the most? I don't know, man. A couple grand. Like I don't.
Wait, you spent a couple grand
No,
on a
I said
special
the most.
edition?
Like
the
let's
most
say,
you would spend?
even if we had the money,
Yeah.
right? I still wouldn't spend $10 million on this.
No.
That's what I mean. Like the 800 for the front. You got money. Let's
Yeah.
say you had money and like that, and $800 for a statue. Sure. What if it was like $1,500 for that edition?
No. I wouldn't pay $800
and you
for a
can be a
special
voice
edition.
in the game.
If I could be a voice in...
But it costs like $1,500.
For what game?
For you, the Dark Souls one we just looked at. Let's
Yeah,
say it was like $1,500
no.
bucks. You get the statue, you get
No.
your voice in the game, and your face put on a character in the game.
Because for $1,500, there's going to be a shit ton of people putting their voice in that game. So I might
You're
have. Yeah, I'm not going to get in there.
Okay, interesting.
You'd have to pay a lot of money to get your voice in the game.
They did that. They did it for a lot of games, actually.
Did they? What, you were a side character? What, you had one line in the game?
Yeah, they did it for
Skyrim.
They started that
probably
shit in
get
like
out.
Nintendo 64 days.
Yeah, Skyrim could get away with it. You just be like that one NPC that you run by and
I
it
used
says
to
the
be an
same
adventurer
shit.
like you.
Yeah.
And I took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's Chris's voice. Look at that.
Shoot.
His English accent is terrible.
Yeah.
But
Collector's editions. I'm a big fan of them. Don't usually buy too many of them. Like consoles and games. I had the Xbox console.
yeah, I have never bought a special edition of anything.
I had an
Ever.
Xbox, the original Xbox console, and I had multiple. No, I had no special edition 360s. I just had the iterations. When they did a slim version,
Yeah.
I sold my old one, got the slim.
For the 360?
Yeah.
Because I know you said you bought a few ones.
Xbox Ones?
Yeah.
No, I only bought one. I bought one, and then when they made it smaller to the 1S,
Yeah.
I bought that one.
So that's two.
And sold my Xbox One.
Okay.
But never special editions.
And you've
I
bought-
bought iterations,
Yeah.
but not special editions.
And you
I've
bought
only
like
had
what,
one.
35 Switches now? You
Yeah,
bought?
five.
You bought 5. That's a lot of Switches.
Sold two.
Sold. Yeah.
Still own three.
At least you're yeah. But you got kids,
Yeah,
so
kids,
that's a
man.
good. Yeah.
Like there's not that many other consoles that can have those kind of numbers in a home.
Yeah, it's portable, so
I
you
didn't
gotta buy
yeah.
15 of
Yeah,
them.
I didn't buy 5 Xboxes, like 5 PS5s. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I got 4 Xboxes. I got 4 Xboxes in the house. I got 1 Switch and a PlayStation in the house.
And controllers.
Yeah, I got a lot of controllers.
Yeah.
There's 3 of. I got 3 PlayStation controllers and I got like 50 Xbox controllers.
Trying to think of any other like special editions. Like, I had that Game Boy SP that looked like a Nintendo. Oh, God, I wish I still had that thing. That's the only one that I'm like, fuck. I wish I had that.
I wish I still had my original Nintendo Entertainment, my NES.
Genesis was a regular. They didn't really make consoles, special editions back then. PlayStation, nope.
What was the first?
I would have bought the PS4 that looked like the original PlayStation was colored gray. I would have bought that one.
What's the first special edition console that was put out?
Oh, man, I don't know. It has to be around. I don't think PlayStation. It had to be PS1 era, somewhere around there. PS1, because they had that black one that was Call of Duty.
Well, we did look up the GameCube.
Oh no, 64 was doing it big.
Did they have
Nintendo 64 had a
special editions?
few of them. They had the Pikachu one,
Did
the
they?
Mario one. I'm pretty sure they had a Zelda one.
That's some good gaming history to get into right there.
Yeah, that Pikachu one went around, man.
Got around like your
Yeah,
mom.
it was so weird looking.
Yeah. So that was the special edition. So all right, we got some tech news here. The godfather of AI retires from Google.
Fuck!
So this guy,
for good reason. Oh my God! Take a pause.
what, you got
Yeah.
a phone call?
Yeah,
All right, and we're back.
yeah. Shoot, this guy needs to retire. Look how old he is.
Yeah. All right. So this guy, the godfather of AI, retires, and this guy kind of was the guy who started kicking off the AI. He was basically bought out, got a job with Google, and now he retired from Google, and he's going out to say, hey, we need to slow down on AI a little bit. So he's going out there warning people about AI and the misuse, and people are like really big in the misinformation space with AI, with how good it's getting, being able to do deep fakes, being able to mimic people's
bad,
voices
yeah.
and things like this. Is my whole thing. Like now you're going to get a call from the IRS, and it's not going to be an Indian guy pretending to be from the IRS, which you can at least they're still scamming old people. But now when you have a person that sounds like they're from the IRS
Calling you, there's danger.
it's going to be
shit,
harder,
man. Yep. Like
so they're going to be able to start scamming the shit out of
deep
people.
fakes of the Pope, President Joe Biden.
Yep.
Showing China invading Taiwan. Like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it get people scared. You see that shit.
Yeah, this stuff freaks me out, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I grew up in the era of the Terminator.
Yeah.
and movies like that. So when I start
They'll get
seeing
us.
AI going, I'm like,
Yep.
the end is nigh. It's coming. So
Neural networks.
yeah, AI is getting AI is growing exponentially month over month. It's like snowballing right now, where just every month you're seeing a new breakthrough with AI, and it's because like last year at this time we weren't really talking about AI that much, and this year it's just blown up.
It is. It is. It's really ramped up
Yes, it has.
to
And
the
then
point where like everybody's like, "Yo, we gotta calm it down."
so even like Google internally was like they slowed down over the years, and then Bing came out with their shit,
Yeah.
and then Google's like, oh shit. And then so once Bing came out with their stuff, Google started ramping their shit back up again. And like when you start pumping the brakes on some of this stuff and saying, all right, this is getting out of control. We have AI turning on our machine guns that we have out in front of Google and mowing people down.
That's it. It gets intelligence, humanity. Man, yeah. Ugh. It's not gonna be good.
Nope.
I think we need it.
Need to pump the brakes on this one?
Yeah, we need to turn it off for a little while.
I don't think you can now.
Yeah, you can't turn
Yeah,
it
you
off.
can't.
It'll kill you.
No, they've already opened Pandora's box on this one, and you
It's
can't
like,
put
look at that.
the genie
OpenAI.
back in the bottle. This is OpenAI threatens legal action against the developers of the free Chat GPT-4.
Wow.
So they have OpenAI is who created the Chat GPT, and then people just kind of took it, and then they made a free one that people can use. And now they're suing them.
Oh, they're illegal hot water. Threatened to take them to court. Oh, let's use chat without paying for it. Okay.
Yeah. Shoot. For the good of humanity, AI should be free.
Oh, I don't know, man.
What?
I think we should just take it down. I mean, use it for like certain things, but like the way people are using it, it's getting scary.
Yeah.
Can also reach out to sites.
But you can't stop it.
Yeah.
So it might as well be free for everybody to use. So you cannot stop this from AI from doing what it's going to do. Unless you turn off all the computers everywhere, somebody's still going to be working on Roko's Basilisk in their fucking basement.
Yeah. Wow. This is weird.
So
AI is weird.
I think
Cool.
I think it's
but
great.
It's cool, but yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Chat GPT. That's all you hear now.
Chat GPT.
Man.
Yep. So MKB HD shoes. Are you going to buy these?
I'm on the fence.
You're on the fence? You might as well just buy them.
$189, dude. That's not
Jeez.
even shipping. Let's add it to the cart and see what it looks like.
So this is Marquez Brownlee.
Roundly.
Yeah. Came out with his shoes.
Yeah, MKBHD came out with shoes. He a collaboration with Adam Shoes, which they already an established shoe company. Allegedly, they're very comfortable shoes because that's what he was going for. Because he said he's on his feet all the time.
This is a new competitor to Nike's,
Right.
the Air Force Ones.
Yeah,
right here.
Yeah, no. And they're only available. Yeah, he made them limited too, right? So is the shipping? We don't even have the shipping.
Yeah, they're tapping
Yeah.
into your FOMO right now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's smart.
Yeah, this.
Let's see, amount pending. Let's see what a pair costs. $189 before shipping and tax. $202.
It's not too bad
too
for
bad.
shoes, I
It's
guess.
not too bad. Like
You're gonna wear 'em
that's
around.
the ceiling for me.
For shoes?
Shoes.
My ceiling for shoes is like $35.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just go on your feet.
But I mean, he's got it. They're black, white, and red. So I really like those colors.
Yeah, you get a pair
got
of
the
black,
two- it's
white,
got
and
the-
red Vans at Kohl's for like
Yeah.
$25.
Yeah, I like Vans. $251.
Like
on there.
Vans.
That's
Vans
the
are
length
okay.
of his first video he ever posted on 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
So wait, what is that now?
251.
Oh,
Shoe. That's his first
well,
video.
his first video is 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
So
You got some history in them shoes, too.
They got some elastic laces, which I like. You tie them once, and then they'll stretch to put them on, so you don't have to keep on tying them every time. I like stupid shit like that.
That's Velcro.
It's not Velcro.
like
You still have
Velcro.
to do something. You have to, you just slip the shoe on. They become a slip-on.
Yeah, I like slip-ons.
I like that white sole on the bottom. I like it.
That's why I wear Crocs. They just slip right on and go.
I'll probably give in.
Yeah, that's what do they call that? Manufactured scarcity.
Yep.
They're getting you with that.
That FOMO.
FOMO, manufactured scarcity. So you're like, huh? Might as well get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we can get into some TV news.
Man, we're gonna have to cut this fucking art.
We're gonna have to cut it short.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess we can get run through these real quick. Egypt sues Netflix for their Cleopatra movie. Cleopatra is supposed to be, yeah. So a lawyer, I'm not sure how far this is going to go. I'm not sure what legal standing Egypt has as far as Netflix, but their Cleopatra movie. So they cast Cleopatra as a black person in this movie. And this is by Jada Pinkett Smith. And Egypt's a little upset because most of the people in Egypt they're not full black. They're lighter skinned. They're still African, and then Cleopatra was actually Mesopotamian and Greek. Yeah. So she was probably olive skinned or whatever, but she wasn't black. And then they filmed it they filmed her in there, and Egypt's a little bit upset about it. They're like, hey, you're misrepresenting our history. And the thing about it is this isn't like a work of fiction. This is supposed to be a documentary put out by Netflix. So there's a little controversy with that. And people are a little bit upset with that. And then Carrie Fisher, Walk of Fame star.
What is it? She gets one?
Yeah.
She finally got one.
Finally got one. See, that's when you can go into your hobo story about the guy that you tripped over without any legs that was cleaning Carrie Fisher star out there.
I don't know who was cleaning, but I did trip on him. And then I saw him on the news. I was like, hey, I almost stepped on that guy.
Yeah, so she died. She died a couple of years back.
2016.
Yes. A little suddenly. People weren't. Her mother is still alive.
They had to put some CGI.
Yes, which was kind of wonky, but
yeah.
On that, so we have a dodgeball sequel coming out.
Yep.
Coming.
I wonder how it's gonna be.
Yeah,
it's a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Dodgeball was funny as shit, though. Who's it? White Goodman in that movie was played by Ben Stiller.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Are you reading the dictionary? Yeah, I like to break a mental sweat too.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
There were some good ass jokes in that.
Some super good jokes.
Yeah,
that character was
a good
best.
movie.
Yep.
So we have that, and then Jerry Springer.
Did.
What a great man.
He did. Yeah. I mean, except for that paying a hooker with a check.
He paid a hooker with a check?
That's why he stopped becoming like the governor or mayor of somewhere. Yeah, he played. Yeah.
Oops.
Shouldn't take Venmo, I guess.
Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, they didn't have that back then. You can't pay PayPal a hooker now.
Yeah.
You probably pay. That might have worked out.
She takes Bitcoin.
Yeah. Might have worked out for old Donald Trump, too. What is it with politicians and
his
hookers?
irreplaceable loss hurts immensely.
What?
I mean,
yeah, Jerry Springer was great.
Yeah, he did some good stuff.
Yeah, his show was like one of the first sideshow circuses on TV.
Yeah, resigning 3 years later. But he did some. There was some funny stuff out there. Now,
oh man, his show was great, man.
There's no drama on TV no more. Well, not this level.
If you wanted to make yourself feel better about your shitty life, you just turn on Jerry Springer. Like, all right, there's worse people out there than me.
Yeah. Fuck.
You are not the father. Or is that Maury Povich?
Maury did it. Maury did that shit. Montel, everybody did it.
They all copied his format of
Jenny
getting
Jones,
fuckheads on.
Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
It was it was nonstop daytime TV, man. Just talk shows. Weird talk shows.
And now you got Judge Judy out there raking it in.
Yeah, still alive.
Yep.
I wonder if she remembers. Oh, we got to hit it.
Oh, yeah. We do have to.
Because we got to, man, fuck.
Oh my God. All right, Nick Cage remembers being in the womb.
I don't believe this at all.
I don't know either. He remembers seeing faces and hearing vibrations outside of it. Outside in the womb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lies.
Yeah. This is probably horse shit.
Yep. Not at all. What is it? Oh, no, it keeps taking me to that story. It's not that.
Oh, I pasted the wrong story. But anyway, Nick Cage came out in an interview and said he remembers hearing voices and vibrations when he was in the womb and seeing shadowy faces. Yeah, I don't believe that either. Do you remember being in the womb?
No.
I don't remember earlier than 12.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I don't know what age I was when I remembered these things. So, I remember these things, but I don't know how
But
old
he
I
remembers
was.
floating in the amniotic fluid. and being in there.
Yeah.
All right.
I doubt it.
So here's the Dylan Mulvaney story. This
Okay.
hits kind of close to home. So Indiana bar backtracks on its vows to toss patrons who criticize Bud Light.
Really? Indiana bar.
Yeah.
Let's kick patrons out.
There's a couple stories in here that
Pleading customers are okay.
hit really close to home. So yeah, they're
Fairfax Bar and Grill in Bloomington.
Yep.
Those who are against the partnership of Mulvaney were not welcome. Wow.
And then they probably lost a lot of business. Like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, whoop, whoop. And different opinions are welcome.
Yeah.
They shifted gears real quick.
Yeah, you can't go against beer drinkers. That's especially if you own a bar. That's
Hurting
like your
my bottom
main
line.
group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially in Indiana. It's a lot of.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, to Bloomington.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I don't want that Bud Light. Get out. Now nobody's in your bar.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
That sucks. It sparked anger by vowing to turn out people that voices their concern about. I mean, what weird. That's weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't take a stance on that.
You're the manager, like you're the owner.
If you're a
and,
bar
you
owner.
tell your managers, hey, if anybody says anything about Bud Light, toss them. What?
Yeah, no.
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 Like, I get, like, all right, so maybe that kind of conversation will spark a fight in your bar, but you don't want that. I get that, but
I don't think it's going to spark a fight.
You just got to hire fucking Patrick Swayze to be the cooler, man.
I have not heard a single person
Yeah.
who has come out in support of the Dylan Mulvaney thing.
Yeah.
In our, in my own circles, which is
Well,
a bunch of beer drinkers,
yeah.
frankly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't heard a single person come out and say, you know what, you guys are bigots for not drinking your Dylan Mulvaney
you should get
beer.
a better beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anybody say that. So this is probably not, like I said, this is not a good campaign for Budweiser to engage in.
Give me a Stella.
Yeah.
Aren't they owned by Anheuser-Busch?
Stella is, I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But since this has happened, like Budweiser sales have dropped off like 25%. Bud Light.
Oh my God, they're gonna have to do something else.
That's 25% is huge.
They'll get Andrew Tate next. Pump Bud Light.
Yeah, they'd probably sell a lot of beers in. The
You wanna be a
top G
Top
is
G.
selling Budweisers.
Drink the Bud L.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
I guess we can move some of these stories to next week, but here I want to do this one because this is another one that's real close to home. A GOP councilman announces that he identifies as a lesbian woman of color, angering the LGBT activists.
Get the.
This guy's trolling. This guy's definitely trolling. I can see why they're mad, but I mean,
Wow.
this
Muncie.
this is the bed that's been made.
Yeah.
So you can either lay in it or whatever. It's funny too because you watch interviews with this guy and he's like, you can't deny my reality.
Who are you to tell me?
Who are you to tell me I'm not a lesbian woman of color? He's like,
picked
that's how
all
I
of them.
feel. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's rounding the bases on this one.
It is great relief that I announce to everyone that I identify as a woman and not just any woman, but as a woman of color as well.
Yeah.
I guess it would make me gay lesbian as well since I'm attracted to women. Whew, that felt good to finally get that out and start living my life as my true self.
This guy's brave.
Yeah.
What a brave man.
Top G.
Yeah. No, he's not a brave man.
Top.
He's a brave woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You can still be a top G.
I don't know. Can a woman be a top G?
Top girl.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the G?
Valid point. Touche.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Weird, man. Be you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Like I said, this guy's brave. He's going out there. He's fighting the good fight for the LGBTQ community out there.
Do you have any? No. Okay, he received violent threats throughout the day.
Oh,
from
I'm sure.
Intolerant liberals who refuse to accept my decision to live. That's interesting that they won't let him choose that.
Well, yeah, because he's doing it. He's obviously
It's a
doing it
troll.
as a troll.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even like. He's doing it to be a dick.
But a group called the Indiana Progressives have decided to organize a hate and harassment campaign against me and my family by publishing my address. They doxed him.
Oh,
And
man.
encouraged people to unlawfully congregate at my home.
They said, hey, The only problem is I don't know how much whining this guy can do because he picked this fight.
Man, he put on a do-rag, be in the window cooking.
Yeah. He doesn't do any of that, though. He just dresses normally. He just says he identifies as a woman of color.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not doing anything else to do it. So he's picking a fight.
Yeah.
Which, it's funny. It's funny for me.
It is funny.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't do some shit like this.
You're okay with it, but not this guy. I don't know. It's such a weird, stage.
Yeah. This is the pendulum swinging the other way on the LGBTQ stuff. So, personally, for me, I don't really like the LGBTQ stuff. It doesn't bother me.
No, yeah.
No.
We live in the middle here.
When they try to shove it in games and stuff like that, I'm just not going to buy the games. It's your IP. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah.
I honestly don't give a shit. This is funny, but this guy annoys me. I wouldn't support what this guy does.
Yeah.
And if I probably lived in his district, I don't think I'd vote for him again or vote for him at all. So, hey, let him do him, I guess.
Yeah, we got to cut it short, unfortunately,
yes, we do.
today.
All right, so remember to follow us on the Insta, gamer.athletes, Twitter, Gamer Athletes PC, YouTube, Gamer Athletes Podcast, and our Discord server at Gamer Athletes. You got anything else to add?
Oh, no.
No? All right, thanks, everyone, for listening and for supporting. This has been Gamer Athletes. We'll see you on the next show.